Hi, this is Laura Becker, and this is a course at UCLA Extension, and the assignment is for the class Design History and Context. The client is Petersen Automotive Museum. The style is Bauhaus. The type is a print advertisement, and the purpose is to highlight the Porsche extensive exhibit. And this is based on the 20th century movement Bauhaus. Bauhaus is known for using geometric shapes. So if you look over here, the use of circles, squares, triangles, and lines. And another thing about Bauhaus, they oftentimes use a lot of beautiful, vibrant colors. So these are the typefaces from that time period that are very popular and that Bauhaus has used as well. Avenir, Wright, Grotesque, Futura, Bayer, Universal, and Bauhaus Modern. And this is some research that I did on Bauhaus. The first one I like, which is very well known, this type of circle and these horizontal lines on the bottom half of the circle. This is representative of probably a sun or sunset. Different geometric shapes of variations of triangles, half circles, triangles, circles. I included this one because it's more of a modern take with the gradients, which I want to incorporate some gradients to modernize the piece. There's some additional shapes just showing how they place them. And also some of these where they can create a little bit of movement. I included a color palette of these colors over here. So it's the Porsche. So of course we're going to highlight the automobile. Here is a Porsche, a race of raceway here. So here is what I'd like to also incorporate is a raceway, showing the direction and perspective, kind of being hopefully drawn into the design. So I did some pencil sketches. This one here with, the lines coming in, different triangles, the sun, horizontal lines. There are some different variations, more minimalistic of these two with different sizes of the triangles. There's some other pencil sketches, and I just added this. This is a disclaimer that I did not use AI in any part of this design. So these are just some basic steps that I used to create the design. I actually pulled out the ruler, pencil, drew the raceway, and in a perspective going into the piece. Then I scanned it, took it into Photoshop, created different variations of the triangles, added the colors and the gradients. I used the blur too, just to soften the edges. Then I brought in the car and I applied a nice filter that I like. It's called Plastic Wrap. So that's one of my little tips and tricks, a little secret there. And then I did draw the little race car driver with the helmet and the goggles. And I brought that in to Photoshop as well. I masked off the edges, applied a little opacity so you could see through it. And then regarding the sun, I went old school again with the compass, created the horizontal lines, brought it into Photoshop, and added the gradient. And regarding the different typefaces, one of the typefaces is the Porsche logo with the registration mark. So I looked up the typeface. It's actually 911 Porsche. And then turned it in, got some feedback, some friends of what I consider my focus group and the instructor. So I made some modifications, hopefully to clean it up. And so this is what I came up with. It's highlighting the 75 years of Porsche. And this is the Petersen Automotive Museum that's in Los Angeles, very well known. This is their main exhibit. And so it's my take, and adding some Bauhaus elements, added the vibrant color and kind of made it my own with the race car and the little driver in there. So I hope you like it. Thank you.